What is up, you guys? Welcome to another vlog. Day 7, I think. I think it's 7. Today was a good one. So I got an email this morning saying I got my Fortnite creator code. So feel free to use code Spark-City in the Fortnite item shop if you play that game, because I certainly am going to be. Like I mentioned yesterday, I made it was sort of a joke, but it was definitely like I meant it, but it was because I thought I'd never get the code. So I will be playing Fortnite during all of my weekday streams for about 3 hours. This is going to be at the beginning of the streams so that, I don't disrupt my evening Rocket League routine. Pretty excited about that. I played 3 hours of it today, and I just decided, without working on anything, I just try and go into the game and see what I could do. We got to Open League Division 3, which means absolutely nothing. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm pumped to go and try and grind that game a little bit. I'll probably be starting with, starting my days going into creative mode or playground or whatever they call it, and just working on my builds, working on my movement, stuff like that, aim training, things like that. And in that same vein, I'm contemplating dedicating either a day or something, a half a day or something like that to practicing stuff. One of my subscribers, Namdarin, suggested it, and his rationale was, that's what sort of got you to the point where you are in Rocket League, and he's not wrong. I used to do Tournament Tuesday, used to be Tech Practice Tuesday, and then it was Tech Practice and Tournament Tuesday, and then I sort of just worked in practice into my daily routine. But it was kind of nice, we got to all sit down and chat together, and even if nobody's around, I can listen to music or watch YouTube videos or whatever. But for the most part, it's always fun. People interact with, I don't have to worry about paying attention to the game so much, so I can always interact with people, which is always nice. Get some chats in with the boys and the girls. So that's cool. I'm brainstorming that idea. I don't really have many games and it would just be like mechanics practice. Like for Fortnite, we'd say like if I was doing half a day, we'd spend an hour in playground or creative or whatever you want to call it, an hour in that mode, just practicing stuff, just practicing, building and aiming and stuff like that. I could spend time in Aim Hero. I could spend time in Rocket League Free Play. I could spend time in what else? League of Legends. I could do customs and just practice my last hitting, all that stuff. So the potential, I could practice music was another suggestion Nam gave as well, with practicing piano, which would be really helpful because I haven't been doing much of that. And I don't know about you guys, man, but holy moly, I have, like, the amount of willpower I have on the day-to-day is already really low. Like, it's not very high. Like, it's really hard for me to, like, force myself to do something when I could just sit at my computer and play video games. But Jesus Christ, when I wake up in the mornings, I have negative willpower. Like, my house could be burning down. I've slept through fire alarms in my old building because I was like, it's probably not. Like, like, I wonder if there's something wrong with me. Like, do I need to go get that checked out? Now, to be fair, I lived there for 6.5 years, and the number of fire alarms that turned out to be nothing or turned out to be an actual fire were 0. But still, I mean, what the hell, dude? Like, I should be able to wake up in the morning. So I go to bed, and I try to go to bed early. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to bed at like 10:30. And then I'm going to be able to get up. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to be able to get up at 9, which is when I want to be able to, because then I can get up at 9. I can do errands. I can practice music, which is what I like to do, because I don't want to do it now because, it's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and I don't want to be that guy who's just like, yeah, I have no concept of what time it is, and I'm just going to play music all the time. So I feel like I'd want to do that, in the middle of the day when it's a little bit less annoying for the folks I live with. But I have to wake up for it. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bed at 10. That way I can sleep a lot, get up at 9, start my day. And then I'm laying in bed and I look over at my clock. I'm like, oh, it's 2:30. I've been watching videos for 4 hours. And I'm like, it doesn't matter though, because that's still 6.5 hours. I'll be fine. And then I wake up at 9. My alarm goes off every day. I have it set. It goes off I had to check. It goes off every single day at 9, and then I just snooze it for an hour, and then I go to sleep, and it's restless sleep because I'm waiting for my alarm to go off again, and then I snooze it for another hour, and it's like, what the frig, man? But anyway, so tomorrow on stream, it's variety day, but because I'm going to be playing Fortnite every day. There's a lot of variety already happening. So I don't know if I'm abolishing Variety Day, but it also happens to be one of the only other nights a week that we can all practice together. Because Level's got stuff on Monday. I do tournaments on Tuesday, and I don't want to move that because it's sort of a fixture. Wednesday we practice. Friday is like we could, but it's iffy because if people have weekend plans, I mean, I'm never going to have weekend plans, but if the other two gents have weekend plans and, you know, traveling and stuff, or just doing whatever they want to do on a Friday night, like I get it. Not everybody wants to be playing Rocket League on a Friday night. That's something. So Thursday's the only really other night. We do want to practice twice a week. So I'm going to try it out, see how it feels. Probably that's going to be a 6 to 9 block, just like all my other blocks. So we start the day with Fortnite, and then we can play whatever we want for a bit, maybe a little bit of League, and then we play Rocket League. And I think we're going to try the Faceit stuff tomorrow. So even if it's just me and Leveled or something like that, we'll try and figure it out and get it going. Because I'd really like to try that. I'd like to try that whole thing. And I'll be doing a lot of it on Friday, or as much of it as I can. I know that they run tournaments like a couple times a day, so I'll probably just join as many as I can. It's 3 versus 3, so I'd be joining as a solo, but it's whatever. Also, do you guys like the fact that my shirt somehow matches my blanket? Pretty freaking sweet, and I love it. And I think that's mostly it. Did I have anything else? Oh yeah, video came out today about an actual analysis of the TCRL cycle. So if you want to check that out, I'll toss a link in the description of the video. It was well received. I got some really nice feedback from some of the counselors who watched the video. You know, what they liked, stuff that I needed to work on, things like that. It's all you know, it was all constructive. It was all really nice to hear. So I guess I'll just break it down. Might as well stretch this bad boy out to 8 minutes or 9 minutes. So things that I did really well was my basic editing style worked really well with the jokes that I wanted to make. Worked pretty decently. I think that the flow of the video was good. I didn't lose track of my topic or anything like I want to do sometimes when I'm talking, especially when, you know, it's sort of, you know, freestyling a little bit. I will say the script could have been better written. And the other thing was that I didn't give context. I didn't actually go through the TCRL cycle, and I didn't put a link in the description. I probably won't go back and do it. I like to burn my bridges. But I didn't establish any context. As one of my viewers pointed out, he hadn't seen the TCRL cycle, the original video by Spuda, so he was like, well, what the hell is going on? Like, what's the TCRL cycle? What does it mean? What is it? So, yeah, I forgot to do that. That was sort of a large oversight. I sort of went into it, I guess, assuming that everybody had seen it, which was a silly assumption because it has like 200 views. So, yeah, that's definitely something I need to fix for next time. The other thing was... when I record the script, when I record talking head stuff like this, as you can tell with my vlog, I really only like to do one take. I don't like to have to do too much editing, but what the trade-off for that is that you can tell that I'm looking at the script sometimes, and I do edit it. I did like a little bit of cutting here and there, but you can tell I'm looking at the script sometimes, and so that needs to be better. Either I need to rehearse beforehand if I don't want to do much editing on it and I want it to be more freeform and flowing, or I need to not just do one take. So yeah, I think that's about it though. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm trying to brainstorm ideas for the next video. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, hopefully we'll see most, if not all of you guys tomorrow at some point. Again, starting at 1, I'll be starting with Fortnite for 3 hours, as is the deal. That's going to be happening until June 8th or June 7th, I guess, because June 8th is Saturday. I'm not doing it on Saturdays because I don't want to cut into subscriber Saturday. So I'm only doing it on weekday streams, but it will be every day starting at 1 for about 3 hours. And I'm going to look to see, so I played only solos today, or I played only, you know, like the, excuse me, the ranked mode today, because I wanted to get a benchmark for where I'm at, so that when I get to the end of the season, or the end of the month or whatever, I can be like, yeah, you can sort of see how I've improved and how I've not improved, or whatever. So that was the plan there. But yeah, excited to take on that journey, and hopefully we'll have a bunch of you guys with me. I know that Fortnite's not everybody's thing, but we can make it entertaining together, that's for sure. I know I definitely can. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me. Hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to go eat some pizza, go grocery shopping, and just have a good evening. I need to see where I'm. There we go.